What's up, YouTube? It's JK1 here. Today, I'm bringing you a UU battle against the cheese something. I can't remember. I'm sorry. And yeah, I am doing a random screen now because I'm using Showdown this time, but it doesn't have like you can't choose play. You can choose instant replay, and really, it's instant. So that's quite stupid. So I have to not spoiler it yet and just film it like this. But I must say it's not really the best battle. It was quite long, but I made some stupid prediction and all, but somehow I managed to win. So let's get straight into the match. Alright, so I lead with Totem Pole my Kasatu, and he leads with a Sableye, and I'm like, okay, you downed it. And I was like, lol, and he was like, shit, I forgot that ability. And I was like, why did you do that? But he told me I forgot about it. So I take that opportunity to set up double screen. He has full play, but I don't really care. I go for the wish now. I don't know why. I thought he would go for another full play. And now I go for the U-turn to get him in my toast. He goes for the rocks. I'm like, you risky motherfucker. I could have just stayed in and bounced those rocks back. But now I predict something and go for the trick. And I give that Slowbro choice specs, which is quite dangerous. But as you see, it doesn't really matter. I think it didn't really do too much with the battle. I go into my bitch, and he's gonna D-wave. He told me he predicted that, and I was like, I don't know. I didn't really care too much about him anyways. So he switches into Bronzong, and that's fine by me. So I go for the wish, and he goes for the Gyro Ball and almost takes me out. So my light screen wore off, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm just gonna set it up again, because I don't really need this guy anymore. He's not gonna go for Stealth Rock or something anymore, so yeah. So I bring in Toast, and it takes some Stealth Rock damage, which is unfortunate. So it goes into Porygon 2. I just straight went for the Overheat, not predicting. And he takes it like a boss. So I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do something. So I decide to Volt Switch out, because why not? I want to bring something else, and yeah. So going to Hitmontop. And Hitmontop, this is a Technitops, which is pretty cool. And I think, I don't know where, oh yeah, I went for the Fake Out, not overlooking his fact that he had Sableye for stuff. So he went into that, and that was unfortunate. So I predict a Willow and go into my Toast, which works fine because he does that. I go for a Thunderbolt, and yeah, I paralyze him, which is quite unfortunate for him. But it didn't really matter too much in this battle, because he has Prankster anyways and whatnot. So he goes for the Grover now, as I go for another T-Bolt. And I know in the long run I can always win this, because all I do is get some recoverage and stuff. So I go for the Ove now, thinking he would recover, but that's not the case. He went for the Will-O-Wisp. So I take him out regardless. I have -2 special attack, which is unfortunate, but I can always Volt Switch out to get the switch advantage, because his U-turn is faster than me with his Darmanitan, and he goes into Bronzong, and the Volt Switch doesn't do too much, but it doesn't really matter because I can go into my game in. And yeah, funny nickname I got there, but yeah, whatever. So I don't know what I predicted here. I can't remember really much. Oh yeah, I wanted to cure my paralysis Kingdra, so I went for the Aromatherapy. And I go into What the Fuck a Duck to trace the download, and that's just funny because Porygon 2 actually gets download, but I run trace. So we both go for Tri-Attack. His one does more, so that's unfortunate. And now I go for the Toxic, and I miss, god damn it. And now he goes for the Tri-Attack again, and does quite a bit against me, but it doesn't really matter. So oh Jesus, it lags. Oh, but he switches into Bronzong. I'm like, oh, okay, that's fine. I went for the Tri-Attack because I really want like some hex on the thing, like a burn, because my team is just not so good. It doesn't have like good synergy. For example, it has nothing to take on Bronzong. A Rotom Heat could work, but yeah, for the rest, no, really. So it goes for the superpower with Manitan, and I live, which is really good actually. So I go and recover that damage off, because I don't know what I think I predicted U-turn there, so that's why I recovered regardless. But now he goes into no, I go into game in. I think, yeah, I predicted something, but I don't know what. He tells me get predicted, but I didn't predict Honchkrow at all, so I don't know what he wanted to do. So I went for the air slash and he went for taunt. I'm like, why do you want to do that? I think he thought I was one of the stallish guys, but I'm actually life orbed. But I have aromatherapy because my team, I just felt like I kind of need it. So I go for the seed flare, get the Spadef drop, which is really gonna help. He goes for the ice beam and finishes me off, because he's more of an offensive Porygon too, and mine is more stallish and defensive. It has both toxic and T-wave. So I go into it now, and I went for the try attack. I didn't really predict anything right there. The Sableye was dead, so it would hit anything, and I was kinda hoping for the status or something. So I go for the recover here, and he has that Slowbro out and taking some poison damage, was unfortunate. I go for the toxic here, and I hit him, which is great. So we're both toxic now. He's going to lock himself in a Psy Shock. I'm like, okay, fine. Wait, wow, it's lagging again. And the toxic plus the Psy Shock does quite a hefty chunk, which is unfortunate. So I go for another recover, and he goes for another Psy Shock. So that's quite much repeat right there. So I live with like 5 HP, and I'm like, okay, we're just gonna get down both. I have the special attack raising from the Porygon 2, which I traced his download from, and we both had a blind switch, so I decided to go in with Toast to do something, but it didn't really work out because it wanted to Hunch Grow. So the score's 4-2 now, not looking good for me. He's got a Moxie Hunch Grow out, and I really wish I have Intimidate tops sometimes. I think this team would have been so much more balanced with the Intimidate tops. But no, it's Techni tops, so yeah. I went for the fake out and then the Mach Punch, not predicting something. I thought maybe he would switch, but going for a pursuit would be way too risky. So he got the Bronzong and Toxics me. I'm like, oh, okay, fine. Because I have the Kingdra out, and yeah. And Kingdra and Hitmontop were really important here, because without him, I couldn't have won at all. Like, he would have swept my entire team with something. So I decided to set up one Dragon Dance, because I can get 3 hits off and hopefully flinch him or something. His Earthquake does 25%, I'm like, that's decent. So I go for Waterfall, and it does decently, not good at all actually, but yeah, it does something. So Toxic is wearing me down really badly, so I go for my last Waterfall, and I leave him at 25% HP. Which quite much played a big role in there, because if that Bronzong would have had more HP, I could have lost. So now I go into my Techni-tops and go for the Mach Punch, and I get a crit, and that mattered actually. That really mattered. To be honest, he could have poisoned Toxic me at worst, so yeah, it didn't matter, because I can just sweep his entire team with the Mach Punch. And yeah, so that will be a game, which is great, because yeah, it was quite a decent match. I don't think Mach Punch crit on the Bronzong I think it didn't really matter, because what could I have done? Gyro Ball would have not taken me out. Earthquake could have not taken me out. Stealth Rock, no. Toxic, it couldn't have taken me out in 3 turns. So yeah, it was a great game anyways, and I hope you all enjoyed. And by the way, I have something to say. I want to do a Platinum Nuzlocke challenge, but yeah, really, I don't know. I think I cannot do it, because I have a problem with this cam studio thing I'm using, because it doesn't want to record my sound. And I know those Desmoom emulators and such which I'm using have an option to record themselves, and I decided, okay, let's talk with free sound record studio. But when I combine all those programs, it's really gonna be laggish, so that's just not working. And if somebody has tips for me or something, please leave a comment, because I really want to do this for you.